So what's cheap to you?
Cheap is going to Applebee's. Cheap is going to Applebee's. Like, I don't do chain restaurants. Like,
Hi everyone, welcome to Shimmer Girl Talks. As you can see in that clip, I'm doing a Kendra G reaction video, and there are dozens more that I could do, but I'm sometimes limited on time because of my work schedule and stuff like that. So, but this one here just caught my ear because I remember some 15 to 20 years ago, women talking about can't no man take me to Applebee's. And I can't believe it's 2024 and we're still having this discussion. Matter of fact, I remember first hearing this, can't no man take me to Applebee's, maybe back in 2006 on a particular forum that I used to frequent years ago. And they're still around. Trifling as can be, they're still trifling. I look in every now and then, but I have not, chimed in for years, because I saw that I was outnumbered. It is a sisterhood, hyena clan, den of iniquity. Shout out to the Crimson Cure and her term hyenas. And you never really hear me say hyenas on my channel. And there's another lady that I like to listen to, the Standard of Truth podcast, and she calls, ratchet women her ratchetangs. So I'm going to have to come up with my own, term. But anyway, so this woman said, can't no man take her to Applebee's and a chain restaurant. So before I get into my opinion, let's look at the video.
So what's cheap to you?
cheap is going to Applebee's. Cheap is going to Applebee's. Like, I don't do chain restaurants. Like, I like restaurants that you never heard of the name, or if you did heard of the name, it's like, yeah.
So, okay. Yeah. So if a guy wanted to take you on a date to Applebee's, you would say no?
No.
What is that?
I didn't even take my kids to Applebee's.
Okay, there was this whole conversation about the Cheesecake Factory. Could he bring you to the Cheesecake Factory?
He can get me a piece of cheesecake to go for a dirty bag, but not to be there, no.
Okay, so what kind of restaurant should the man be willing to take you that you will accept?
Like 5-star restaurants, like stuff that you just never heard about, no chain restaurants.
Okay. This is a 38-year-old single mother of two, never married, and she is stating that no man can take her to a chain restaurant, cheap restaurant. She says she doesn't even take her children to these restaurants. What I'm finding a lot is a lot of women, they get online and they feed off of each other. So one woman said, oh, I'm too good to go to Applebee. So now all of these women searching for a validation or whatever, now all of a sudden, oh, I don't go to Applebee's because that's just beneath me. And the irony of this all is women will have children by men that did not honor them enough to make them a wife, but then they get on their superficial high horse and say where a man can't take them. Now, Pookie might have busted out in a backseat of a car somewhere, but they draw the line at Applebee's or the Cheesecake Factory. Then women get online and say, why aren't men trying to date us anymore? Why can't I find a real date? Where are the real men? See, ladies, y'all be putting yourselves on Front Street and you're telling men exactly who you are. So do you want a man that can translate into a husband and can give you the provision and the protection that you're seeking? Or do you just want transactional everything? As long as he could take you to an upscale restaurant, maybe blow your back out, that's all you need, and then you're on to the next man, and then it's a repeat cycle. Or do you want to meet the guy who might take you to Applebee's, and he's going to be simpish enough to take you on and your children and then give you the life that you're seeking? And I recently did a video on, women and their dating expectations. Did this stem from fatherlessness? See, this is why we still need Kevin Samuels. And I'm not making light of his death or anything. I wish he were still here, not just for his teachings, but just period. I don't bemoan, anyone, leaving this earth prematurely, but Kendra G is not going to draw the types of questions out of these women that needs to be drawn out of them. And she's not going to put them on blast per se. And she has put some of these women on blast, and I have a good old time laughing about it, because you could tell she be getting fed up with the foolishness and the Delulu-isms of these women. 38, 2 illegitimate children, and now you want the cream of the crop, top of the world in a man. And that's not to say she can't get it, most likely not. But she can find a simp, and I hate to refer to them as that, but a simp who will love her dirty draws and give her what she's asking for. But a lot of these women will overlook those men because their expectations are so high. See, women get together and they tell each other, girl, you deserve this, and this, and all of this stuff. And meanwhile, that woman doesn't measure up to get that type of stuff. What is it Kevin Samuels used to say? You gave the greatest honor that you can give a man to just a man who wasn't your husband. You gave a man your womb. Why aren't you with him? And then some women might be like, well, he was a narcissist. He was controlling. He was this, he was that. So why did you have children with him? Well, I didn't know he was like that. BS. You know it and I know it. The rest of us know it. We're tired of hearing all of these. We're tired of hearing all of this because you all sound the same at this point. But see, women like her can get online and talking about, I want the sun, the moon, and the stars, because she's not going to get checked. And then you have content creators like myself. We'll call it out, or, we'll make an observation, and we're going to be considered hating. You just don't want women to get ahead and this, that, and the other. Who don't want women to get ahead? I'm trying to talk to you so you can go down the path towards a husband. Y'all be listening to these other women in the sisterhood who are leading you away from getting a husband. But I'm sorry, 38, 2 illegitimate children, talking about 5-star restaurants. And again, I'm not saying she can't get it, but she probably needs to be realistic. That's what I normally say. You need to be realistic. You can have all the hopes, dreams, and desires that you want. But at some point, you got to come back down to earth and be realistic in your quest to get what you want. Because there's a man out there who would probably like her. I mean, who am I to say that a man won't? A man gave her 2 kids. So there's someone out there who can give her what she's asking for. But I just thought that was a joke, and I can't believe it's 2024 and we're talking about can't no man take me to Applebee's. It's insane. And I'll talk to you later.